As I mentioned, integration is critical. And Profiles International, we made the decision a while ago that we were going to focus on one thing, and we were going to focus on being in the assessment business. Because there's a lot of organizations that are in the talent management space, and there's scores of talent management softwares that are platforms that are available out there. And at one time we thought about getting into that business, and we realized that the better thing for us to do is stay focused on what we do best, and that's assessments, and put our energy into creating an infrastructure that allows us to integrate with all of these talent management vendors so that our clients that are using their software, such as applicant tracking managements and other ERPs, that we just make sure we can integrate with them so it's seamless, and our clients have our tools at their fingertips through that platform. And we've integrated with organizations like HR Smart and Taleo, and companies like Ultimate Software. Used to be PeopleClick, it's now called People Fluent. So there's been quite a few acquisitions in that space. We just let them acquire each other, and we just stay integrated with them all. And so their clients have access to our tools, and our clients can easily make a buying decision when it comes to talent management software because they know we're integrated with most of them. We are also a member of the HR XML Consortium, which is a group of technology folks from human talent management companies that collaborates on creating a standard to make sure that different types of technology platforms can talk to each other in a uniform manner so that everything can handshake cleanly, can communicate and transfer data with a standard that everyone can understand to make integrations smoother and more cost effective for all the organizations that are trying to integrate in today's world, because integration is critical, because there's so many things out there that people need to be able to communicate with. I mean, data is king right now. I mean, data is everything. Data on people, data on your company, data on your financing, and all of that information, they're always trying to get moved to different places and communicate with different systems, and integration is the way that makes that happen. And the HR XML Consortium is a team that's created a standard to help make sure that all that stuff communicates smoothly. You know, it's funny that the full swing that the assessment industry has made. When I first started selling, it was 20 years ago. I mean, I was a lot younger than I am today. Shoot, I was a kid. And I was out there trying to sell our assessments, and it would be like, what? Testing? Who? You can't do that. That's not allowed. That's not the case anymore. The industry, the HR world, is far more sophisticated. And they're actually, in part of their educational programs, assessments and the utilization of assessments is part of their education now. So it's much widely accepted at this point, and more people are looking to use assessments. So when clients or organizations are looking to purchase a talent management component, they're looking for the full package. They not only want the technology to manage the workflow and the data, they want to make sure they can get an assessment with their software. And so a lot of the talent management companies have either created or added or put a very simple, straightforward assessment into their product just so they can say they have one. And we, on a number of occasions, have actually had to integrate with the talent management software that had their own assessment, but our clients knew that what they had did not compare to the quality of what we were delivering, and actually required those talent management software vendors to integrate with us. They weren't happy about it, but you have to keep the client happy. And the client made it very clear, I'll only buy your talent management software if you integrate with Profiles International. So it's the quality of the assessment that makes the difference. Just to do an assessment for an assessment's sake isn't going to get you the result you're looking for. People use talent management software for a number of reasons. Biggest is productivity, help improve time to hire. People use assessments to help make sure they improve quality of hire. And if you're going to improve quality of hire, you have to use the right assessment.
Excellent.
And well, the benefit to the display aspect is you don't have to print reports. You know, a lot of assessments out there today, to really get the data, you got to print a report, look through the report, and read the information. We are able to, with our technology, allow users to basically, just using their mouse, quickly see and read information about the person and how well they compare to other applicants. And it gives a graphic representation of where this person would fit compared to everybody else that you're evaluating. And so the benefit at the end of the day is increased productivity. One of the things that Profiles is very proud of is the validity and reliability of our products. There are a number of assessments in the market that really don't even have validity and reliability studies that stack up to close to what we have. A lot of products get validated with 200 or 300 people. We have validation studies that include 1 million people. And that's very, very impressive when you're dealing with larger organizations. We have a team of psychologists and PhDs scattered throughout the world that are on our advisory council to help us make sure that we are working with the Association of Test Publishers to meet the standards that are required. Profiles basically has a policy. We will either meet or exceed the highest standard that is published in this industry. And a lot of companies really don't do that. If they're close, they're okay with it. And we don't believe in that. We believe that the fact that people are using our information to make decisions, they make decisions about people's lives, we owe it to those folks to make sure they're getting good, accurate, reliable information. And we revalidate our information every 6 months to a year. And we don't necessarily republish it, we just validate it. We verify that it's accurate, it's still working, because things change. I mean, you know, think about it. You know, think of the definition of the word mouse. It wasn't the same thing 25 years ago as it is today. So as things evolve and times change and words in our culture change, we have to make sure we're staying on top of that so that if we have to modify our assessments to follow with that, we're out in the forefront of that to make sure that it's accurate. Because again, I would feel really, really bad if someone made a decision with our information. That information wasn't right.